Hello, I'm Cait with Strong with Cait, and today I wanted to invite you along while I make my Yule log for this year and a few years moving forward. I've decided to do a little more of a Yule holiday this year. Ever since my mom passed away 2 years ago, I haven't really felt like celebrating Christmas. I don't have children, and so that Christmas spirit is just not within me. And, you know, I put up my tree, didn't want to put any ornaments on it, and I realized instead of fighting this and forcing myself to do Christmas, why don't I change up a tradition and find something new to do? So I've heard of Yule before, through different things, whether it's from some books I have or online, and I like the idea of it because Yule is all about celebrating the light. It starts on the Winter Solstice, so that's December 21st this year. Usually it's December 21st. And it's the shortest day and longest night of the year. And the whole idea is that you are celebrating each day when the sun comes up again. Out of the darkness into the light, that whole thing. I really like that message, and for me, it's all about really reflecting and setting intentions for the day, which is something I want to do anyways. But it's also just something to make me feel closer to my mom with some of the crafting elements and the witchy elements, I'll say. Yule itself, like I said, starts on the winter solstice, and it's a lot about nature. So a lot of the things we know today are actually came in some shape or form from Yule, like Christmas tree, for example. That was considered a Yule tree until someone adopted it and took it in their house. And a Yule tree, similar to a Christmas tree, you're decorating it, but you're decorating with things with nature. So for example, for my tree right now, it has dehydrated oranges that I made, some lemons that I made, and then some pine cones and berries. They're not real berries because, let's be real, live in Florida, not putting actual berries in my tree. Anyways, and so I've done that. All nature, it's all about nature decor, and that's because at the end of Yule, I think, I'm very new to this, so if you know, please comment below, but at the end of Yule, you burn your Yule log. And you burn all of those Christmas ornaments that you made, and you burn it all in a big fire, whether that's your fireplace or a bonfire aspect, to burn away the season into the new season, which I think is beautiful. And I wish I had a fireplace, but I do not. So I'm making some tweaks to the Yule log that you'll find online if you look up instructions. They said to go find a log in the woods, drill some holes in it, put candles in it, decorate it with foliage that you find outside. I live in Florida, so there's not a lot of woods that would have a log in them. I'm not honestly the best with power tools. I would just end up hurting myself trying to put candle holes in it. And I don't have a fireplace or a fire pit or anything. So I feel like I couldn't successfully burn it at the end of the year like it's really supposed to. So I improvised by going online and finding a yule-esque candle holder that I can kind of repurpose and decorate while still having it burn with the candles and also still feel like a log that I can decorate. Now, this log is significantly smaller than I thought it was going to be, so we're gonna have to do this a little differently than I originally thought, but I bought a lot of stuff. So if you're doing this or you want to do this, you need a log, whether that's a real log or not a real log. If you want to use a real log, please go. I'm sure there's another video on how to do it that way. This is not that video. This is just following along to show you what I'm doing. So you have your log. At this point, you have your log with the candles, whatever you want to do. I have some greenery that I got from various craft shows. So I have this, which is kind of like it reminded me of eucalyptus a little bit. I got some things with pine cones that are small, so I figured they'd be good with some berries on there. I got some bigger items with some berries on them. I also have this protective mat on my table because I am a messy crafter, and that's just who I am, so I have to understand that. So I have a glue gun that I'll be using to glue this stuff on. And then at the end of the day, I got some candles. I got some votive candles that will fit easily in there. And then I also have some longer tapered candles that if you ever need to put candles in a candle holder that's too big for it, you can use salt, preferably coarse salt, or you can use sand. Salt is great with candles because it's also like a protection spell in a way. You just put salt in it and kind of fix it in there. It'll stand straight up. Just a pro tip. I also have some scissors to cut some stuff. You can also use wire cutters or just tear it off, depending on what it is. So I'm going to switch the camera to be focused more on what I'm doing with my hands and with this Yule log. I want to I just want to give this disclosure that I am a messy crafter. I said that before, but I'm saying it again because I will ultimately get glue everywhere and on my hands and burn myself. So please be better than me at crafting, or at least safety precautions. Let's get started crafting. Alright guys, my finished product. I'm actually really happy with how it came out. I'm glad I got the pine cones because I think they really hold it together, the design at least. I'm very happy. It looks really good. Excited to put some candles in it and use it throughout the season. And thanks for coming along on this journey. Hopefully it inspires you to either make your own Yule log or do some kind of other Christmas craft that you've been looking forward to do but maybe have put off. There's still time. I also forgot to mention in the beginning of the video that Yule is the 21st to January 1st. So it's that 12 days of Christmas. You've probably heard about that before. That is what Yule is. That's those 12 days. So I look forward to lighting this candle, put some candles in here, decorate it up, put it on a little altar, and yeah. Anyways, happy holidays to those celebrating now and before. I know Hanukkah already passed. And happy Yule to everyone else. I will talk to you guys later.